Are Republicans out of step with many Americans when it comes to guns?
Look, what I've said consistent, but by the way, let me first address the stunt yesterday of the Speaker and Senator Schumer coming over to the LBJ room and calling on us to pass a bill the President has already said he's going to veto for a month. What I have said consistently is, let's see if we can actually make a law here. And making a law when you have divided government is challenging. We all have different points of view. My members know the very simple fact that to make a law, you have to have a presidential signature. And so we had a briefing at lunch from Eric Gulen from down at the White House. They are working on coming up with a proposal that the president will sign. Until that happens, all of this is theatrics. And you all, I know, do cover theatrics. But on a serious issue like this, after these horrendous shootings dominating the month of August, at least we could come back with a level of seriousness that underscored that maybe we would like to get an outcome. And so we do, in fact, await word from the White House about what the president is willing to sign. That's important to a lot of my members. It also, at the risk of repeating the history lesson, is the only way we will get a law.
Senator on expanded background checks, mentioned to me, if it came to the floor, do you think it might have more support from your Republican conference given the changing sentiments in the suburbs and other areas?
Honestly, I can't handicap the outcome. We're waiting for something we know, if it passed, would actually become law. And until the White House gives us some indication of what the president's willing to sign, we're waiting to see what it looks like. Once you get the product, your question is more appropriate because both sides then will have to make a decision about something that's real, not just theatrics, not press conferences, not efforts to intimidate, but actually to make a law.
Nancy.
Nancy.
Do you think that it would be reasonable to mandate background checks for all commercial gun sales?
What I have said is we're waiting to see how we can actually achieve something on this issue.
What do you believe?
I'm going to wait and assess the proposal that actually could become law. And at that point, I'll be happy to explain my vote one way or the other. But we're engaged here with a level of seriousness that I see completely non-existent on the other side. It's all about trying to scare people, trying to create press conferences. We need to try to make a law. These horrendous shootings, in my opinion, deserve a response. I hope we can get something that can actually become the law of the United States of America.